Welcome. I am here with the amazing and so excited to be here with you, the Miss Connie, say it again for me, Prytula, right?
Prytula. You were
Prytula.
close.
Oh, shucks. Thought I had it. Thought I had it. And so here's the thing, Connie, you're both a medium and a healer. You believe in
Yes.
you believe in bringing messages through that help your clients provide healing and support and positivity. I have to ask, when did you first know that you were psychic, or how did you find out?
Honestly, I thought I had a fairly normal childhood. Things were I just knew things, and I just thought everybody just knew things. And I remember thinking to myself many times, oh, I'm really lucky because things seem to go my way quite often, but I didn't realize it was my intuition that I was following and things that I would just know prior to. And yeah, the first in your face realization for me was having a conversation with somebody, and I was a little patient with them because I said, well, don't you know, like, how, just don't you know? And he said, no, not everybody just knows things, Connie. Not everybody just knows things. And that was the first time I actually stopped and I thought, what do you mean? It was just that was the first realization for me, was that maybe not everybody does.
So were you an adult when this happened? Like you were some kid thinking this, or?
No, I was like probably close to 20 years old when I experienced this.
Oh,
So
wow.
yeah, it was, and it really got me thinking of looking into it more.
And so looking into it more, how?
Reading books, I was always intrigued by shows like Unsolved Mysteries and thinking about, it was almost like I could, I was trying to think what would have happened, and I was feeling what could have happened to these people. And it was, it just really opened doors for me.
Oh, I love that. I love that. So just to be clear, you were never afraid of spirit?
Never. I remember as a child spending a lot of time alone, and actually I preferred to be alone, but I never felt alone. I always felt surrounded and supported, and just was never afraid. I remember being never afraid. And yeah, I just knew that I was not alone. And it's hard to explain. um, yeah, just a feeling of never being alone.
So it's more of a comfort feeling, yes?
Definitely, yeah. The first time I actually saw spirit, I was wide awake and I actually saw spirit. And it happened to me twice in my teens, which kind of startled me a little bit, just because if somebody told you you're going to see spirit, well, then you're prepared for it. But when it appears to you, you're not really prepared for that. It doesn't matter how much you think you are.
Oh, I
it,
agree. Yeah.
yeah. And it was then that I became really comfortable um, acknowledging what my gifts were. And I didn't really even know, as far as mediumship goes, I didn't know the title medium for quite some time after.
So actually, I'm curious, how long after? Because I'm with you on that. I was the same way. I had no idea there was such a thing as a medium. So the difference between being psychic and medium. So I'm gonna just for the people listening, I'm gonna say that, and you may have a different version of this. My my explanation of it, or how I roll with it, is when you are psychically in tuned, it's intuition, and you could be pulling into other people's auras, um,
Yes,
or into your own. So fair enough.
absolutely. Yep.
And then I'm very simplistic, and the second part is, when I want to talk about a psychic medium, I say I talk to dead people. I'm just straight up about it. I don't
Yeah.
I don't have an air about it. So how do you explain it? How do you explain it to people what you do?
Um, well, when people ask about how do you connect psychically, I've been asked that before. For me, if I'm going to connect with you psychically, I just hone in on your energy, and I'll look into aspects of perhaps your childhood. What molded you to be the person that you are? What did you encounter? Did you encounter some heartache? What was your family life like? Your siblings, your home life, your parents? Was there love? I can feel if someone's been neglected, because that really plays a big part in what happens in your adult life. And then when you look into someone's future, for me, being a healer, I like to look at how can I help this person? You know, a psychic reading, really, it's just a possibility of what could be for you. Everybody has free will and choice. But if I can help heal a part of your heart to help you make choices that you'll be happy with yourself, it's better for everybody.
I agree.
So
I so agree.
yeah.
You and I are two peas in a pod. I love that. And I love heart-based psychic mediums, because I think that, I think there is a lot of fluff out there. And I think that
Absolutely.
there is people. So for those people that, for anybody that is out there and they're saying, I think I might be psychic, what, how would you tell them to proceed, or what would you suggest, or, you know, what would you tell somebody that asked you how to get into it?
I believe a lot of people are very intuitive and perhaps ignore things that happen to them in their life, like I did. You know, I really just thought I was lucky in a lot of
Lucky.
aspects. Uh, um, I have children, and I just, in dealing with them, I just say, follow your intuition. What does your gut tell you? Does it feel right? How does it feel when you're presented with an opportunity? Does it feel positive? Are you excited about it? Or do you feel fearful? Really to hone in on what you're feeling at the time.
Oh, I like that. That's great. And if they did want to, do you teach classes or anything, or would you tell them to go to somebody else? Or
Um, I'm actually in the works of putting some classes together
perfect.
because I do feel that so many people are out of touch with themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not doing it because to me, if you want to be the next famous psychic, don't do it. To me, psychic development should really be about learning who you are
Oh, I agree.
and being comfortable with yourself and learning to heal yourself first.
Right? I
Absolutely.
I love that advice, because that's I agree 100%. Everybody wants to be the next, we won't say names, but the next person
Right.
starring on TV, or the next person that is,
Yes.
charging $1 million a reading, so to speak. And again, that's few and far between. And kudos to those that do and can,
Absolutely. Yeah.
and good on you. And so, besides workshops or stuff that you're working on now, what else? You have something in the works that might have just, is about to
Yes.
launch. Share.
Yes, actually, I was presented with an opportunity to submit a story in a collaborative book effort with over 40 other authors, yourself included.
Yeah.
The book is called One Last Breath. And yeah, I'm just so excited. It was true stories about mediumship and healing. And I think so many people will benefit from hearing others' stories.
Right. Now that's available in amazon.ca.com. And for my Australian friends, it's available to them as well. It drops September 14th. There's the pre-sales that are already started.
Yes.
Yes. So, and do you have anything special for those that, reach out to you and say, hey, Connie, can I have a personalized, sorry, what I'm looking for, written or a signature copy? Do you have those? Are you going to have those available?
I plan to have those available on my website, yes.
Perfect. Which leads me to the next question. What is your website?
My website is innerglowhealer.com. And on there is where I post information about my upcoming classes or events that are going on. And you can reach out to me through email or online booking system.
Ooh, she's all set up. She's all profesh. I love it. Good. Okay, let's keep going, because I want to know more about you. So you and I have had the experience to work together, and we've actually taken classes together.
Yes, we have.
I love that we're both perpetual learners, and I'm very drawn to you in a lot of different ways. So we have a lot of fun together. So tell me, who was your favorite client and how come? Let's not name names. Let's just keep it that way. But favorite client,
Yeah.
how come?
Well, there's a few that I would say were favorites, but I think my favorite client overall, even in general, is the people who come to me just basically out of curiosity. And I actually had a client recently that didn't come for anything in particular, was just curious. And when the client left, told me that I didn't realize I needed anything, but you've given me so much. And left feeling so touched and more at ease and comfort with themselves, that to me, that's what the work is all about.
Love that.
And obviously, to come to me for a reading, to me, you were more than just curious. Something drew you in. So to me, that is your intuition guiding you into booking a reading with somebody.
And so everybody should be booking a reading with Connie, because she is fantastic. The girl has mediumship down pat. Like, there is no question in my mind about how you roll. It wasn't always that way.
No.
and so I think to me, it's about a confidence piece. We have to be confident what we're doing. We know we have the gift. It's just the confidence to deliver it, and securing the judgment of not worrying about what other people think.
Yeah, very much so. And honestly, when it does come naturally, I remember, being able to tune in and knowing things and getting messages, but really being involved in workshops and doing the learning. Not only are you learning from a teacher and fellow students, but you're also learning the mechanics of it and the whys, and really understanding how connections are made. And to me, I feel like a forever student. You can never stop learning.
I'm with you. So you and I are just going to take classes from everybody we know possible, I guess. That's just how we're going to roll.
Plus, they're fun. They're fun. You meet wonderful people and make great connections.
Oh, so true. So true. And so we currently have the same mentor. Our mentor is out of the UK, and we are going to name him. His name is Andy Bing. We'll call him a little shout out to him. He's fantastic. He is also, is this fair to say, he's also a little bit of a drill sergeant too, yes?
He believes in what he teaches, absolutely. And he should. It's wonderful.
He is fantastic and an amazing medium out of the Arthur Findlay School. He's a tutor out of there in the UK. Do you call it Hogwarts School? I do. I call Hogwarts School. Somebody caught on to that name from somewhere, and that's how it feels. For those people that don't know, that's the Harry Potter school, and that's just how it feels. No comment.
Well, to be fair, I've never seen Harry Potter, so
I was waiting for that.
That would be why I don't make the connection. But I have heard lots of people talk about it.
I wondered that. Yeah, when I first heard that, and I heard it from somebody quite in the know, I guess you'll say, and it was just, what did you just call it? That totally makes sense. So it's the Hogwarts of our today. So it's Arthur Findlay School. So I'm going to switch gears just a little bit. Tell me what your favorite modality is. And what I mean by that is, do you love the tarot card? Do you love oracle cards? Do you love straight up mediumship readings? Do you do intuitive writing? What's your favorite?
Well, I would say probably the mediumship. Sometimes I feel, as I'm doing a medium reading, sometimes spirit people will give little bits of information where it will draw me into psychic. Sometimes I feel like after the spirit people have pulled back, sometimes I just feel my client is just needing just a little bit more. I might draw an oracle card. Sometimes if I feel that they're uneasy, I might do a quick healing with them or a meditation to relax them. So, but I would say probably the mediumship.
Nice. I like it. Oh, so you're very well-rounded. You like to do it all.
Yes. Yeah.
As long
because
as
sometimes people require different things. Yeah.
Yeah. I like that. I really like that. So are you open to doing just a couple of readings with us? Let's do it.
Okay. Who am I reading for?
Let's go psychic. And let's do the first one. Let's do Val. Her name is Val.
The name Val. Okay. Okay, so as I said, I always go to their childhood. With Val, I do feel that she would have been athletic. I do feel her playing lots of sports as a child. And I do feel that there would have been a brother or a male connected to her in her childhood. And I do feel them to be close in age. And I feel the sense of competitiveness between them. Um,
Any words of wisdom for her?
okay. Words of wisdom. So we're just going to jump right through.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
um, with Val, I feel like I need to present her with a bouquet of flowers. I feel the sense of being hard on herself. And I do feel like I really want to reach out and just give her a big hug and tell her to just keep doing what she's doing and to give herself a break. I really feel like I need to tell her to give herself a break. Um, I understand that she's doing the best that she can at this moment. And sometimes I just feel like I need to let things fall away. I feel like she might have a heavy load on her shoulders at the time. And I believe in karma and to sometimes let karma do its job.
I love that. Thank you so much. So I appreciate that one. Okay, let's do a couple more. We'll just give it to the, just give you another name, and we're just gonna, it's a well-wishing kind of thing, just like you
Okay.
just.
Okay.
Let's do Mary.
Mary. Okay. I do also feel a struggle with Mary, and I feel like it's in the workplace. I do feel like I have to watch what I say sometimes when I'm around people. Um, my advice to Mary, just if we're doing this short and quickly, I feel like she has a small circle of friends, and I feel that these people are gold to her. And I feel like I just tell her just to trust them, and that's where you vent your frustrations to, is this group of people. And yeah, as well, just be strong, and know everything is temporary, even the rough times or the people that you're with. Sometimes throw a little compassion their way, because they might not know how they're hurting you. And yeah, just keep your venting to your small circle.
I love that. Okay, let's go for two more. Let's do Stacy.
Stacy, I feel a little more of a free spirit with Stacy. I feel very bubbly, and I feel somewhat extroverted. I feel like there might be some people that might be intimidated by her personality. But my advice to Stacy would be just keep your chin up, and people who are possibly intimidated by you, it's just pointing out maybe a weakness that they might have or something personal to them, and not for her to take it personal. Chin up, girl.
That's totally on point. You're just banging them off. That's perfect. And last one, Lori.
Lori seems a little more reserved, which is never a bad thing. I mean, everybody has their own personality. I feel a little more reserved with Lori. But I feel Lori is really, has very strong shoulders. She's somebody you can really count on with your secrets, with any advice. I feel Lori is really the go-to person in any circle that she's ever been in. I feel that a lot of people are just drawn to her and to hear what she has to say. Advice for Lori, I feel she needs to speak more, because I think a lot of people could gain a lot of healing from hearing what she has to say.
Oh, I love that. She would love hearing that, because it's absolutely true. Bang on with all of them. You have their personalities, you have everything down pat. Love that. So just a little heads up, those are part of my inner circle.
Oh, awesome.
So,
Okay.
so Always sending out a little more love to my inner circle. So I really appreciate
Absolutely.
that. I love that. That's fantastic. Okay, so do you have anything else that you want to add or want to share or throw out to people? Any kind of nuggets of wisdom coming up?
Um, well, I always believe in telling people to put a smile on, be compassionate for others because you don't know what their morning has been like, what their day has been like, what they're going through, the thoughts that they're having when they're by themselves. Just be compassionate and kind to people in whatever situation. And I know sometimes it's easy to get frustrated because we think, what about us? But if everybody was compassionate, we would always be thinking of other people. And in general, people would be happier. So yeah, just to be kind and compassionate.
I love that. I think the world would be happier. That's
Yes,
that's what we're here for, right?
right, absolutely.
Great.
Spreading that stuff.
So Connie, one more time, how can people reach you and they could book a reading with you as well?
Okay, so my website is innerglowhealer.com. And on there I have information. And if there's something that you don't see that you're searching for, just shoot me an email through my website.
And where are you located? Not that they can't do it on Zoom, but where are you located?
Yeah, I'm located in rural Saskatchewan. And I do most of my readings actually online or by phone. And when we're able to do in person, then we'll go from there.
So it's real Saskatchewan, Canada. I was gonna say Alberta. No, but Canada.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
on the what are we? The North Hemisphere? That's where we are. South
yeah.
Hemisphere. Yeah, we're North
Northern,
Hemisphere.
yeah.
My Australia. When I'm in Australia, it's the Southern
Wrong side
Hemisphere.
of the world.
I have to get it right. Awesome. Well, Connie, it was an absolute pleasure. I'm so excited for our book.
Yes,
I'm so
absolutely.
excited to have you on the show. So thank you so much for agreeing to be a participant. And
It was my pleasure, Tanya. It was lovely to speak with you.
thanks so much. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.